Karen. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Carla. Hey, Jessica. Hi, everybody. If you're new to me, just let me know your name so I can say hi to you. Hey, guys. Okay, so you're getting Sunday, Shelly. Not a lick of makeup. I did take a bath, but, you know, these are pajamas. I ain't even gonna lie. So, oh, hey, Kelly, I'm happy too. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you guys today is, thank God for what, Carla? Thank God. Huh? Oh, giving out the secrets. Yeah, I don't have any secrets. Hey, Motley. Oh, I can't pretty up on Sundays. Hey, hi. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know when I'm getting new glasses. Probably not for a while. Although I don't feel too bad about not getting new glasses because, hey, Shanna, you know, these came in second place. So they're okay. They're okay for a while. Oh, thanks, Carla. You guys, if you want to go on Carla's Instagram, put your Instagram name up there so these guys can go look at the pictures from yesterday, or actually all your pictures of the nest, because it's awesome. Whew. Maybe I should have put a little makeup on. I'm looking rough. But I thought it wouldn't matter because I'm not going to stand here and talk to the camera that long. I wanted to show you some product that I did. Okay, so I was in Michael's yesterday and I saw these. Yeah, there you go. There's the Instagram. Is that the Instagram? Hashtag Wildnest Studio. That's your Instagram? Or you can go to thewildnest.com. Oh, Kelly, no, this is like the real deal here today. So I was in Michael's and I saw these little canisters, these little tin canisters that I did. So they have my designs on them. I wanted to give you a little look at, this is what I sold them. Here's the page that I sold. Yeah, it's real. It's a real deal, sister. Okay, so there it is. See, there's the design I sold them. Here's what it ended up. I'm holding the camera, so I'm kind of wonky. Oh, Carla Spivey. Yeah, that's your Instagram. Yeah, see, they do a few changes. They lightened up the color. They opened his eye. You know, a lot of retailers, for some reason, they don't like that closed eye. I like it, but they think, I don't know, I've heard a lot of people say it looks like they're sleeping. I think it's just kind of cute and retro, but I guess they gave him a little mouth. I'm not too thrilled with the mouth. It's kind of, they used some kind of weird thick brush. It's not working. But whatever. They bought it. They can do what they want. So, yeah, mellow reindeer. So, yeah, here's a pattern. That's the pattern they purchased. That's the pattern that it became, which is cool. I really like the wood grain behind there. So, yeah, that's how it ended up. Let's see, where's this? This, oh, see, and they made a pattern here. Use that. Oh, no, it's over here. You're going to get that right now. No, you're not. You're not going to buy anything from Michael's, are you? Use a coupon. Okay, so there, that became that. Here's the tree. Yeah, I guess they just kind of changed the color on the tree, made a little pattern. So, oh, hey, Gladys. We're all in our PJs right now. So, there you go. I thought I'd show you that. It's interesting to see what they do with the purchased art and how it ends up. So, that's interesting. Thank you. Oh, thanks, guys. I also thought, as Lauren said, I'm going to show you my secrets. This is not secretive, but I got thinking, yeah, it is pretty cool to see your stuff. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'm never going to Periscope again with no makeup on. This is a travesty. Oh, Karen, thank you. That's so nice. Okay, so Jessica Weibel did a little Illustrator video the other day, and I got thinking. So, there we go. I got thinking. We've discussed this before. There's 100 ways to do the same exact thing, especially in Illustrator. Oh, no. Well, I guess it wears off. Sometimes I'm thrilled about it. Sometimes sometimes when you look at the quantity of stuff that sells, and I don't license product, I sell it outright, so sometimes when you see the quantity, you think, oh crap, like that's really greedy, but that's the truth. I'm keeping it real. It's Keeping It Real Sunday. Hashtag Keeping It Real Sunday. Okay, so I saw Jessica put pattern in one of her Christmas trees the other day. Jessica's on here, right? Jessica Weibel. If you guys don't follow her, follow her. She does similar kind of illustration and works the same way. Can I get a stylus for any Mac? Yeah, the Cintiq. I'm working on a Cintiq. Yeah, this is a stylus pen, but you can get a Cintiq for any Mac. You can hook up to a desktop or a laptop or, yeah, whatever. Well, it doesn't even have to be a Mac. Hashtag Keeping It Real Sunday. Yeah. I'm so techie, hashtagging things. So, I saw Jessica put a stripe on her Christmas tree, which I thought I'd show you guys the way that I do it. There's not a right way or a wrong way. I'm just going to show you the way that I do it. And you can choose whichever way works best for you, or you can go back and forth. But the way that I want to stripe this, and I'm sorry if you guys, can you draw on any screen though? I don't know, Carla. What do you mean? You can't, you can only draw on a Cintiq. I don't know. What do you mean? I don't think so. Oh, I see. Oh, you're repeating what they asked. I don't know. Answer that for me. So, yeah, right, Angela. Yeah, you need a Cintiq to be able to draw on the screen. Let me pull back. I'll show you what this is, or you know, my setup too. So, there it is. It's a big screen. Yeah, you can draw on a tablet. I have a tablet. You can draw on MS Surface Pro, can't you? Geez, I don't know. You guys are getting too high tech for me. I have no idea. I'll refer that to my tech expert, Carla Spivey. She will answer those questions. Okay, I'm just going to show you how I draw a stripe on a Christmas tree. So, I know that Jessica, she lays her patterns across like this way. Let's say I want to draw a red stripe on, or no, we'll just draw a two-tone green stripe. Let me get a darker green. Oh, that's brown. So, I know some people you can just lay, whoopsie, you can just lay patterns across like this, and then you can clip it. Jessica Weibel, she's an illustrator, and she listens to my Periscopes on here, and I listen to hers. So yeah, I was just saying that I saw her do this the other day, and she did exactly what I'm doing here. So you can clip and put a stripe in something like that, or you can make a swatch. And sorry if you guys that already know this is like completely elementary, but I just figured I'd show you the way that I do it. So if I want this to be striped, I just make a little repeat pattern. I make a box. Whoops, I gotta go the other way here so you can see it a little better. So I just make a box, make a little stripe inside of the box. Whoops, gosh, it's hard. It's something you do. Oh, Karen, it's something you do. I just do naturally and don't think about, I guess, the steps. So say, okay, so, ooh, that's ugly. That won't work. I need a better dark green. Okay, so if I want a two-tone green stripe, make this little pattern, select all of it, and drag it in my swatch palette, which is over here. So there's the swatch. I'm going to take my camera down so you guys can see it better, because this isn't working. I might just hold it. So there's my swatch palette. Obviously, I like to do swatches of pattern repeats. So I drug it here. There it is, right there. And then I just click on whatever I want to be that swatch. And there it is. So the reason that I like to do that, rather than clipping, making a clipping mask around everything, is that it's just a lot easier for me to decrease the size. You know, you can just go down, scale it up. You can just change the colors. You can, I selected the rotate over here. That way you can change the angle. That's really the #1 reason that I use swatches so much. That way you can just move it around. For me, that works easier to have it in a swatch rather than to have a clipping mask. Because if, say I had a clipping mask on this and I wanted to like just move it this way, I'd have to unclip it, move it, and clip it again. This way I can just scooch it any old way I want to do it. Oh, poo hearts, Elizabeth. They're not poo, they're chocolate. That's what I always like to think when I get the brown ones. So, what's a clipping mask? It's when you have, okay, so you have something like one color, and say, let's see, I want to do, I could have my own show. Yeah, sure. I could not have my, oh, I do have my own Periscope show. The Shelly Show. So like, let's say, okay, this is a very simplified version. What tool are you using to move and edit the swatch? I am using, let me scoot you back a little farther. Okay, I'll do this first. I'll explain how I'm moving this. Okay, so here's that. I have the stripe in there. There's the stripe. I'm using this, the rotate tool. Can you guys see it right there? That one. And then you have to hold down this, whatever that is, the thing that goes like this, the little See how good I present? Yeah. Yeah. What she said, what Amber said. So hold that down and make sure you have your, oh geez, holy cow. Sorry guys. It popped straight out of my holder. Whoa, that went crazy. Okay, so yeah, hold that down, hold the key that I showed you down, and you can rotate things with that. Yeah. So that's the way. Figure what? Whoa! It popped right out of my selfie stick stand. Okay, I'll answer the other question about a clipping mask. Okay, so say you have this, and I don't know why I would want this, but let's pretend I would want a star here. Okay, and I only want my star to be in the tree, not in the background space. So you can take your blue tree, copy it, paste it in front of itself over, so I have a tree, I have a blue tree, I have a star, and then I have another blue tree. Then you select all of it, and you can say, where is it? Clipping mask, make. So then it cuts out what's in the background. So that's a clipping mask. And you can do it either way. You can make swatches or you can make clipping masks. But like I said, I like to make swatches because when you want to change this, like say I wanted to move my star a little off this way, there's no other way to do it other than to go clipping mask release, move it, move your star, and then reclip it. It's just too many steps for me. This way, you have a swatch, you can change your swatch color, make your swatches any variety. I like to keep them all over here in my palette. So what's a swatch? They're these things. That's a swatch. Can you show changing your swatch again? Sure. Okay, so here, I'll explain this better. This is my swatch palette right there in Illustrator. And at some point or another, I made all of those swatches in order to make pattern fills. So like this one I just made right here, this swatch is right here in my palette. And say I want it on my tree, I select my tree and then click on the swatch and it puts it in there. So at one point I made, let's see, I made this little honeycomb swatch pattern. Yeah, it's a pattern fill, exactly. Yeah, Juliet, that's exactly what it is. So at one point, I made this little pattern fill. I'll show you some other day how to make more complex swatches. Oh, here, I'll just show you a really simple one. Let's say you want your tree to be polka dot. I want it to be, let's see, a red background. Whoops. Red background, and let's say I want to have a white polka dotted tree. So there we go. We'll have a white polka dot in there. So you put a box, put your polka dot in the center, select all of it, drag it into your swatch palette. There it is. It put it right there. And then you can go fill. Yeah, so it's just a pattern fill. Click on the swatch you just made and it puts it there. So there you go. And then that way you can, sorry I'm holding this because I'm scared it's gonna jump out of the stand again. Yeah, so there you go. So you can see, you can size it down, you can size it up, you can rotate it. So I want my pattern 65% of what it was. Whoops. See, I didn't click the right box. I can scale it. So it's 65% from where it's at. I don't want to change the object. I just want to change a pattern. So you can go down, scale it up, or like I said before, you can move it around, turn it. Which one is that? The box you're asking about. Which box are you asking about? The swatch palette? Is that it? Is that what you're asking about? If you go to window, oh, okay, the pattern box. Yeah. To pull up your swatch palette in the very first place, I always have mine open. I never put it away, but it's under Windows. If you go Windows, there it is, swatches. When I change the scale. Oh, okay. Yeah, you click on, sorry about that. I think I do this stuff and I don't realize I'm doing it. What's this one called? Scale tool. It's right there. If you're not sure, you just can hover over the top of these. It's called, there it is, scale tool. So double click it and it pulls up the scale box. There. And it'll ask you, do you want to change the size of the object? You want to change the size of the pattern? Select which one you want to change and it'll, oops, see? I changed the size of the pattern. So, yeah. Yep. So, I just wanted to show you guys. Woo! Man! I'm going to break my phone messing around with this. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the way that I do things, the way I was always taught to scale or use a lot of swatches and things like that. For me, it works a lot better, but there's no right or wrong. You can do it any way you want to do it. So, anybody have any questions or anything? Maybe I was thinking on another day, I shouldn't even have myself on camera because I look horrific. I was thinking another day I'll show you guys how to make a more complex pattern fill, because you know, a stripe and a polka dot, I figure that's what I'd show you today, but there are ways to make more complex ones. Some of these are more complex. I keep them all here though. I have swatch palettes, so like, oh man, I'm so glad. You know, if you guys have questions, just feel free to email me. I can help you. It doesn't bother me at all. I can yeah, I keep them over here. So here's tons of swatches that I've made at one point or another. And yeah, there. If you want your Christmas tree filled with a fishbowl, there you go. So I just like being able to, they're awfully little. I can't even see what they are. So I'm gonna blow up the size of my swatch. Let's see, 110%. So yeah, that's like a confetti one. But there you go. So yeah, that's kind of the brief explanation of how I work in swatches. So about it for today. If you guys have any other suggestions for anything you want to see or anything like that, just feel free to email me. You can see my stuff at figgypuddingdesigns.com, and all my contact information and everything's there. So that's it for me and my... Do you put your swatch in a different layer? Oh, I don't work on layers at all. I work in one layer. I keep everything on one layer. That layer stuff confuses me to death. It's like a Photoshop thing, and I don't know, everything's on one layer. You probably should. That's the right way to do it, but nah, I work on one layer. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions or have any suggestions for what you want me to talk about, just let me know. So have a great Sunday, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.